Since it is the 24th of December and it's Christmas Eve, I should say, how about I tell you Christmas horror stories? Remember, Mike, I see when you're sleeping and I know when you're awake. Merry Christmas. Mike awoke and sat up in bed. He glanced over at the clock and it said it was 11:30 p.m. The blue pyjamas he had on were baggy and soft. It was dark in his room, except for the glow of his alarm clock. Thump. What was that? Thump. It was coming from on top of the roof. Mike then realized that it has to be him. It had to be Santa Claus. Everyone knows Santa. His big round belly, white fluffy beard, rosy red cheeks, and his big red suit. On Christmas Eve, he brings presents to nice boys and girls, and naughty ones, and don't forget his 9 reindeer who guide the sleigh and Santa through the night sky. Mike grinned a grin that spread from ear to ear and quietly snuck out of bed. He tiptoed through the hallway and down the wood stairs. When he reached the bottom, he stared. There was nothing there. No furniture, no lights, no doors, no windows, no nothing. Mike started to panic. Why was everything gone? What happened to the doors and windows? But there was one thing in the room. A single brick chimney in the middle of the room. Sweat dripped down Mike's face as he started to walk closer to the chimney. Oddly, his house never had a chimney. It just appeared. The cold floor stung his feet, making his spine cold. He had to find out what was happening. Then a loud rumble came into the chimney. Dust and soot fell from the bottom and the bricks vibrated. Fear flooded Mike. Before he could turn and run, a large shape fell out of the chimney. It landed on the ground with a crash. It was covered in soot and ash, and seemed to be wearing a dark red suit and a dark red Santa hat. They got up slowly, revealing their messy white beard and a pale-skinned face. He stood up with 2 black boots covering his feet. A black belt with a rusty buckle. He opened his eyes, revealing brown pupils that pierced your soul. You've been naughty this year, Mike. I need to punish you for that. Now come with Santa. Maybe if you cooperated well, I can give you a small gift. Santa laughed at Mike, wrapping his huge arms around him and squeezing tightly. Let me go, let me go. Santa gave Mike a confused look. Now why would I want to do that, Mike? We're going to have so much fun together. Struggling to break free of Santa's hold, Mike slammed his foot into Santa's stomach. He groaned, but still held him tightly. Santa started to drag Mike closer to the chimney. Kicking and screaming, Mike did everything he could to get away, but he was soon pulled up into the chimney, his body scraping against the bricks and getting covered in soot. Thrown into a large burlap sack and heaved onto Santa's sleigh, he could barely feel the sleigh lift off the ground and start to fly before he passed out. He woke up and shot up in his bed. He checked his alarm clock. It read 11:31 p.m. Glancing around, he noticed a piece of paper on his bed. After unfolding it, he could make out a note. Remember, Mike, I see when you're sleeping and I know when you're awake. Merry Christmas. Mike then heard a thump coming from the roof, and then a rumble from downstairs, and then heavy footsteps coming up the stairs. Let me know in the comments what you thought of those Christmas stories. And that's been me, Game Screwed Over, and out.